Welcome to Symbolic Minds Generation. I know I'm supposed to bring y'all the David Fields video, man, from Beaufort, South Carolina, man, but we're working on the website so y'all can contact and y'all can see what's really going on, and it's gonna be a 2 or 3 part series that we're gonna do with him. You know, we gotta protect our own, bruh. We ain't gonna let them just come up with fake stuff to get indictments, and, you know, and do us any kind of way as far as, you know, the procedure of law and all of that, man. We gonna stand by each other, so we gonna shine a light on what's going on with him. He did 20-some years, and he come home, they want him to go back for the rest of his life. On some bullshit, bro. Wait till y'all hear about this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, today's topic, man, is snitching. And we're gonna get into the characteristics of snitching and what to look out for, right? And how to move. This should teach you how to move right here, bro. I'm giving y'all the game. I'm giving y'all the game right now. You know what I'm saying? So, man, look, y'all can cash at me too. Kenneth C. Stover, man. Y'all can put my number in, you know, but ain't nobody got that cash app. Kenneth C. Stover, capital C in the middle. Capital K, capital S, Kenneth C. Stover. Y'all can cash at me, man, for this game I'm giving y'all. Check this out, right? Fiends are the least of your worries. People addicted to drugs and all that in the street, they are the least of your worries. Let me tell you why. They stuck in the neighborhood. And the last thing they want is not to be able to go buy something in the neighborhood or be able to move around the neighborhood or get killed in the neighborhood. Remember, they dope fiends. They scared of everything. So most of them not scared of that police because they know that. So dope fiends is the least of your worries, bro. Some will tell, but they the least of your worries. They the least, but some will tell. You know what I mean? So let me tell y'all this story. Girlfriends. I knew a guy. They got hot joints in the feds, so y'all, you know, a lot of dudes know what I mean when I say hot joints. Those who don't know, there's a lot of snitches coming in the feds now, coming in the system, period, state or whatever. They can't go to a lot of spots, so they created these hot spots where they can go to. And it's, you know, it's the hot spot rules are there. All that paperwork shit about what, you know, is they hot or not? Nah, bro, they checking your paperwork, see if you solid. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he ain't hot, we don't fuck with him. That's how it is. So listen, in those hot spots, don't go in those spots like that. It's usually 50-50, solid dudes, hot dudes. But everybody know the solid dudes know this they spot and not to fuck with them. Or they'll bury your ass. You got diesel therapy, they'll send you to fucking 30 different prisons around the country, federal holdovers, in 30 different nights. About fucking with one of these motherfucking hot dudes. Yeah, that diesel therapy, you don't want that. As soon as you get up, you order some commissary in one spot, nigga, you gone before it even get there. You just going from jail to jail, giving whatever they give you, soap and toothpaste and shit to brush your teeth with the toothbrush this big, bullshit ass toothpaste. Man, by the time you sit down, you got 18 cavities. Your whole body, the whole program of your body hygiene definition has changed, bruh. You used to being a stinking motherfucker now. They put you in there, you ain't got no shower, none of that. So don't fuck with none of these dudes, bruh. If you don't just leave them alone, don't say nothing to them, man. Do not fuck with them. Anyway, I knew a guy, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all his story because he passed away. He got pulled over. They planted a gun on him. His max was 10 years for this gun. Instead of him wanting to do the 10 because he got this broad. Now look, he'll tell you, he's a little short, little fat dude. He was real insecure and stuff like that. He you know what he told me? Like, he didn't want no broad that got her own shit. He needed a broad depending on him 100%. Yeah, it's dudes out here like that. It's a control thing. Insecurity and a control thing that they like. So this dude was not about to go do this 10 years, bro. He was like, man, and the broad was bad too. She was bad, too bad for him. Bad. So he was like, man, he got to get out of there. He trying to get back on the street. He in the county. So he done pulled some shit where he done contact the prosecutor and told about a body and told him where the gun was at. He done fucked somebody else off. You know what I'm saying? I sit there and listen to this dude tell me this story. He confided in me enough with me to be like, man, this is what I did. You know what I mean? I sympathize with a lot of dudes that, to make that mistake and they come in there and stuff like that because, man, it's a rough life for them from there on out. They just like, they got that's over their head, man. It's just rough. So, man, I just cut. I ain't care no more, bro. I just got away from all of that shit. Who hide, who not, whatever. You just keep, you got to learn how to communicate with them. You in their joint and stuff like that, man. But man, that shit was crazy. Anyway, he ended up telling where the body was and the gun at and who did it and all that and fucked somebody off. And when you go to court, man, about this plea, the judge revoked this plea offer, saying he wasn't 100%, sharing about all his activities that he committed. They found out some other shit he done did that he didn't tell them, because I guess when you take a plea, you're supposed to tell everything you've done. So he revoked his plea offer. Now he up in the county, he mad. The girl uncle ended up coming there on some traffic shit. So he hollering at the uncle, blah, 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 and he done bailed the uncle out of jail and shit. The uncle, as soon as he get out of jail, he go to the prosecutor's office and say, man, he tried to pay me to kill y'all. He want me to kill you. Now this nigga is worse than this nigga, right? Like how you ain't gotta say nothing. Why would you leave there and go tell on a man like that, bro? Like, come on, bro. Why would you leave there and go do the man like that? Like, god damn, bro, you serious? You serious? So now, bro, he looking at a 10-year max. That's what he does. He come in the feds with 75. They slammed him for that shit. He come in the feds with 75 years. From a dime, because he couldn't leave abroad. So you got the dope fiends, you got the women, and let's do dudes with kids. That go with the women too, baby mamas and shit like that, bruh. They'll tell on you fast as a motherfucker. They'll tell on you fast as a motherfucker, bruh. They will. This is part of the reason why dudes tell. So you got to evaluate all of this, man. And I say anybody that you're dealing with on the street, the plug or whoever, you got to find out as much information you can about them. How many times they've been locked up? Once, twice, whatever. What they looking at if they get caught? And all this shit plays a part. All this shit plays a part in whatever you're doing, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Old niggas. Old niggas can't do the time no more. Now listen, you got some dudes, man, that will go to jail, come out, hustle, they get caught, they just go to jail, do their time, they just go hard. That's their life. Like, that's all they know. If you're not dealing, you got to find out if you're dealing with one of them dudes. But a lot of times you're dealing with an old head, 45, 52, and it's 50, 60 years old, bruh. You need to be very fucking careful about what you need to be very careful around this motherfucker, bruh. I don't give a fuck if he a plug or a customer or whatever. Dudes old, they ain't got 5 years in them. They ain't got 5 years in them, bruh. Like, man, shit, they talking 20 years, shit. I'd be 70, 78. Shit, I can't do that. What you expect? Ram Blood, you can do this time, you young blood, man, you got that? Shh. Nigga. Old niggas. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure they that one, they that G, nigga. If not, bruh, fucking with an old head, bruh, you can fucking, they will tell on your motherfucking ass. And I ain't saying they all will, but I'm just saying. They ain't got a lot of time in them. But think about this, bruh. Let me tell you something. I'm in my 50s. And one thing I appreciate now in life, man, is that I'm sleeping. I sleep well. I can go to bed, man. I ain't worried about no that deal I did earlier, or somebody kind of robbed me and shit, or somebody, looking for the, whatever, bro. This whole street shit. I'm rested. So think about the mentality of an old dude that's hustling. Like, bro, you 50-some years old, and bro, you not resting. You in these streets. Man, I would be scared to the death of a nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving y'all the game on that. Hit that Cash App. And don't forget to leave a comment and share this video and subscribe. Man, share this with everybody. I'm going to give y'all the real. Every time I put a video on here, bro, I've been giving y'all the real. I've been giving y'all the real, bro. And stay away from niggas who ain't ducking no wreck. See, when you get in them feds, bro, there's always some shit gonna happen, man. And politicking is in the feds, because it's different groups of people. These groups, the Ohio car, Detroit, the Michigan car, whatever, Bloods, Crips. Man, you might need to go on the yard. Everybody got knives, but you want to go out there and push yours. You gonna get it jumping off because you ain't ducking no wreck. Them the dudes you stay away from. These the dudes are still locked up. Man, go out there and talk yourself out of this situation. Go out there and talk yourself out of this situation, bro. Hey, man, I remember I was waiting on the clemency to come, bro. And my man Knowles had already got it. And then you, what up, Shot Time? He had already got it. So I'm like, man, I know we similar. So we was, we waiting. I'm waiting on my turn, my name to call. And a dude called me in the cell about the TV. Cause I used to sit in front of sports TV. Sometimes they want to watch Love and Hip Hop and shit like that when a game on. So it needed some niggas in there like, nah, nigga. So nigga want to call me in the cell about the TV. I ain't go. You know what I mean? But after the count time, I came out my cell. I went down in the nigga cell then. I said, man, you trying to fight me about the TV? No, Bone, man, I'm just saying about, man, you come on, that TV ain't got to be on sports all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you going to come then. But, I say, listen, bro, if you want to fight, man, find something else to fight me about. I would hate for the yard to know that I fought you over the TV. So you can make up something else, man. If you want to fight, we can fight over that. But I ain't gonna fight you over the TV. Man, I'm good, man. My bad. Go ahead, man. All right. 3 days later, man, I get the clemency. I was coming up the steps and I looked back, and so because my cell, I could look straight down to his cell. And I was coming up the steps and I happened to look over that way, and he did me like this. He knew. I probably taught him something then. He was like, man, because you couldn't have no violence in your record to get that clemency. You see what I'm saying? Now, I got in a couple of fights from the basketball court or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that happened in the cell. They ain't get caught. And, thank you, God. Dudes jealous because they can't do nothing with me. You know what I mean? I had to dust a couple of dudes off. But, hey. And I ain't bragging. I ain't no hell of a fighting ass nigga like that. You know what I mean? But I'm a big nigga. I used to be like 265, 270. I run the track all day, nigga. I'm gonna give you a run for your money. You know what I mean? That's the most, you know what I mean? Them the most fights I ever had in my life. Them 2 fights in there in them 15 years. I got in one other fight as a teenager. As a kid. You know what I mean? 2 fights for real. I won one and lost the other. Anyway. Jealousy and envy. You got these dudes would tell on you. These dudes would anonymously call in and be like, such and such selling dope out of apartment 3B and shoot the address. You got the jealousy and envy. Watch these dudes right here. You know what I'm saying? And that's a damn shame. You got dudes that don't even know you. They over here doing their thing. They know you doing your thing, but you don't deal with them. You deal with somebody else they know. They gonna do you in when they get caught. Because they was mad that you was eating better than them. They was mad that you had your wife or your baby mama was finer than hers. Or they wanted your baby, any kind of thing. So the jealousy and envy, bruh. You got to watch out for all that. What's next? Paid informants. Now, paid informers are dudes who don't never sold no dope. It's their job is to find people who they can tell them. They get a check from the feds, they get cash from the feds, whatever. They ain't even in the game, they ain't even in the streets. They just ear hustling everywhere they go and dropping a dime, whatever they can find on anybody. Around here acting like, they just working around. Up and down the street, blah, they were trying to get all the information they can get. These are paid informants. They the worst. To me, they the worst. They the worst, bro. They the worst. I got some people after this I'm gonna tell you all about, and they worse than them. Well, you might not think so, but if you ain't ever, to me, if you ain't in the streets and you ain't got no reason, you ain't got nothing to jeopardize, you're not going to jail for nothing, why would you be out here just telling for a check? Like, fuck, bro. Paid informers are the worst, bro. And last but not least, family members. Mamas, brothers, daddies, sisters, whatever, man, they'll do your ass in. They'll do your in. Let me tell you something. All the shit that you did for your family reunion, for the casket you paid for Uncle Billy, you know what I mean, for the private school for a baby girl and them and all of that, and the college tuitions and all that, man, they don't remember none of that shit when you get locked up. None of that shit. They don't remember none of that, bro. Trust me, I know. Motherfuckers got amnesia as soon as you get locked up, bro. They gonna talk about you and everything. Well, he read what he sold. He know he shouldn't have been in them streets. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never rejected nothing that you offer. Always had their hand out and all that. As soon as you get fucking locked up, bro, they got all the shit to say about your ass. Trust me, bro, I live this life. I live this life. I might come on this motherfucking video and just start blasting motherfucking put names on this shit, bro. But that ain't the way I'm living. I just lied. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. But motherfuckers know who they is. You know I'm a good nigga who helped you and all of that. Like, why would you talk shit about me when I get arrested? See, that's that jealousy and envy. It's in the family members too. You got some solid people who they got good jobs, whatever. They got excellent jobs and stuff. And they see that you got more than them and you didn't even work as hard. So they smile in your face, but they envy you and they jealous of you and behind your back. So as soon as you get locked up, they having coffee, they having breakfast and all that shit. Like, well, he got to deal with what he got to deal with. He knew he shouldn't have been out here like that, but they never fucking rejected, turned down nothing that you had to offer. If it was somebody be like, no, I don't want your drug money. Okay, yeah, they can talk shit. But somebody, man, who you assisted or assisted anything around them, if you bought them a drink, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing to say about nothing. What the fuck they got something to say about if you got locked up? They shouldn't be hating. They don't have the right to hate. So family members, bro, will do you the fuck in too, bro. Now you got all these different characteristics of people, bro. Where is it safe to hustle at? Where is it safe to hustle at, bro? Can somebody tell me? The fiends, paid informants, the jealous niggas, the family members. Where is it safe to be in the game at? If you got a couple dollars saved up, bro, man, watch this video. Somebody in a situation where they just out there, bro, show them this video, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with leaving right now. See, selling drugs is more addicting than using drugs. Selling drugs is more addictive than using drugs. So you got dudes that always be like, man, I got to get this money and all that. They don't ever take no vacations. Wife wants you to go out. Like, come on. No, baby, I can't go right now. Why you can't? This is a repeat of one of the videos. Why you can't? Selling is more addictive than using. So, bro, if you can check yourself, bro, and get out this game with your bread, bro, don't go to jail, man, for them. Don't get caught and then want to snitch because you don't want to leave them. Leave now. Leave the game alone. You know who the biggest fool, bro? You know who the biggest fool to me and that I can look at and be like, this is the biggest fool ever? Josh Gordon, bro. the NFL player. How you this talented, man? You can't get off a dope. You can create generational wealth for your family, your grandkids and shit, bro. You was the best wide receiver in the game. You can't stop smoking weed or doing whatever. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? So it's the same with dudes in the game, bro. You the best fucking hustler right now. You got $1 million saved up. Who make $1 million, bro? You got $1 million in the cut, bro. You a cold hustler. But you Josh Gordon. You Josh Gordon, bro. You gonna get kicked out the league, bro. You gonna get suspended forever. Come on, man. I need y'all to hear what I'm saying, bro. That fair joint, that's for suckers. You're gonna be in that motherfucker disgusted with yourself. Disgusted. If you can get out, bro, get out now. Take the bread, whatever, bro. You'll be able to sleep at night, man. A good night's sleep, man, that you ain't had, man. It's gonna feel great for you, bro. It's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel good. If you got a chance right now to get out this game, bro, get out that game, bro. There's too many characteristics of snitches around you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They might be on you now. But if you shut it down, bro, you can beat them. Just shut it down. You know what I mean? This Symbolic Mind Generation. Hit that like and subscribe button. Share this video. Don't forget to hit that Cash App, Kenneth C. Stover. I'm the only one on it that got that name. Capital C in the middle, capital K, capital S. Kenneth C. Stover. Go on and hit that Cash App for this game, bro. I'm going to give y'all one more thing about this game, right? Right. If you still want to make some money, you want to get out the game, sell your plug. Niggas looking for plugs that got a little money. Sell the plug to them. Ain't that an excellent idea? Sell the fucking plug, bro. You know what I mean? They might come back and haunt you later. You can do a year contract. You got to stay with the plug for a year or whatever. You can do this shit like that. Sell the plug, bro. I'm giving you the game. I'm giving you the game. Sell the fucking plug, bro. Fuck this shit, bro. Let them deal with it. Sell the plug. You know what I mean? Get that money on your way out, bro. Sell the plug. Yeah, just hope when the nigga don't tell on you. Hope he's solid enough when they go down, they don't tell on you how they met and all that. You know what I'm saying? If you still got to be in this game, that you want to make sure a couple $100,000 right quick, sell the plug to one of these niggas then. That's all you got to do. Let them be out there and deal with it, bro. Take your money and run. This Symbolic Mind Generation.